Woke up to a little snow this morning. I'm here at CAMPINN and they have a campground on their premises. And I said, well, you know, I was asking them last night, where's a motel? Maybe I need a motel. And I said, well, you got your trailer, why don't you camp here?
We have our own campground on site with a bathroom and a shower and the whole thing. And it's free camping for anybody with a teardrop camper.
Well, I qualify. I'm staying here tonight.
Kerry Winch.
I'm Craig Edivold.
And how long have you been at this?
So in September was our 21st anniversary for CAMPINN manufacturing.
Teardrop trailers 20 years ago, right? Kind of off the radar for most people, you know?
At that time, that is absolutely true. There was only maybe a few people doing it. Started the business so we could write the trip off on Craig's taxes.
Okay.
You know? And next thing you know, we're building for other people. And after a while, we left our full-time engineering jobs and started doing this.
Number 000. It was the first one we built for that trip to the Grand Canyon. Took my family for that first trip in this trailer. Had such a good time and got so much interest in it that when I got back, we were like, well, we definitely want to start building these because everybody that saw it thought it was great. And you notice there's a family resemblance to what we build now.
Yeah.
So a lot of the ideas that we still incorporate in our trailers was developed for this trailer. So this one, you can see, is very similar, but very basic.
Yeah. No, the basic DNA is here. What does a trailer like this retail for?
They started about $6,000. This trailer sitting right here is 540 pounds.
Wow, 540. You can pull it with a Prius.
Yeah, it's like we had a guy with a Tesla today who did a test drive with this trailer to see how it affected his performance, and he plans on placing an order soon. Started looking at the entry-level teardrop market, and we found out that there were a lot of poor quality teardrops being manufactured at the entry level using unfinished woods, inferior components. We were looking at it and saying, is it possible to build a entry-level teardrop for a reasonable price but make it quality? This is the product that we came up to fill that market. It uses all composite body panels. The sidewalls are a corrugated, like a honeycomb polyethylene core with an aluminum skin inside and out that's been pre-painted. The hatch and the roof are made out of a solid core material that has a polyethylene core with an aluminum skin inside and out. So this trailer is built with no wooden parts. The entire trailer is man-made materials. There's nothing that water can really damage on it. If you look at, there's a lot of tow vehicles out there, or vehicles that only have 1,000-pound towing rating. This trailer designed to have a gross weight of 1,000 pounds. So at 540 pounds dry weight, that still gives you
We figure about 400 pounds of gear for something like
Cooler,
stove, gas. There's other teardrop makers that will advertise a 750 or an 800-pound camper, thinking, hey, you can tow that with 1,000-pound tow capacity. No, you can't, because that's empty weight. You probably have 300 to 400 pounds worth of stuff in there.
probably want to have a cooler. I'd probably want to have water, right? A water jug would just slide right in here, 5-gallon water jug. Yeah, cooler up on top. And I want to have my camp stove here, maybe some little lighting and a little, and I'm in business, right?
This one has some outlets here. It's got AC, DC. We're waiting for the USB outlet to show up. It has a voltmeter, amp meter.
Charge controller?
Now this one, he's actually going to have one of those portable solar chargers, and that's why we just...
Yeah, he'll have like a Jackery, a Goal Zero thing.
We just gave him a set of wires that he can connect.
It's perfect, you know, it's perfect, yeah.
Battery already owns, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
If he wanted it with the battery option, the battery and the charger would be mounted right behind his tail light.
No.
No outlets, no lights. So
Yeah.
you can get it that way.
Yeah.
Use the gear you already own.
Exactly, yeah. My backpacking stuff I could use in here, no problem.
This is a good transition for somebody that has done tent camping. Okay, so you can see it's a fairly basic interior as well. This one does have the front window option.
Okay, you have carpeting on top, which is good for the acoustics. Yeah.
Right, it helps with the acoustics. It also insulates a little bit. It really is a 3-season camper. You know, it's not insulated well enough for...
Yeah, this will transmit some
middle
cold
winter.
in there, yeah.
Right, but I mean, people camp on Mount Everest and
That's why they did tent.
So
Compared to a tent is luxury.
this is great.
Yeah.
So you've got a little bit of storage space here. You can get it with a roof vent or with a fan, a powered fan. This one they opted to just have some cabin lights and a unpowered vent.
Is this are
Because
these wired in or are they?
They're wired in
okay.
to the. He will have to provide his
battery
pack.
Yeah. Okay, so they're wired in, but you could easily just stick in any light nowadays. Lighting is just so easy now.
Right.
And you have all this storage area up here. And this is a queen size mattress.
Queen-size mattress, yeah.
2 doors, 2 windows, which is really important. You better get your trailer with 2 doors, 2 windows. You know, they get quite hot in the summer.
Right. And the thing is when we started building teardrops, nobody put 2 doors in.
Oh, really?
Back in when,
Yeah.
In fact, we were the first ones to do a 5-foot wide trailer. First one to do 2 doors. First one to do air conditioning. First one to do the front. You occasionally see ones with the front bump on them. That was our innovation.
First with a furnace. So you option it out, you can get up to around $8,000 if you really get all the options out.
Yeah.
So, and yet it's still, that's really...
So what are you getting? I mean, I see the trailer here. Is this trailer, is this a typical $6,000 model pretty much, or?
Yeah. The initial one, I was concerned that it may not hold up over the long term.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually tested the initial prototype for 5 years before we decided to introduce it. And that trailer was actually hooked to my car for a full year. I didn't unhitch it. And I've got a 50-mile commute, or 25 each way, every day. And I would always take back roads and gravel roads and everything else trying to beat up on that trailer. I actually pretty much beat up on my car. But the goal was to find its weak point, and we did find it. I had the trailer loaded with sandbags to 120% of the axle rating, and I broke the axle.
Yeah.
We repaired the axle, and I continued load testing it, and until I broke the tongue. So now we put in a 2,000-pound axle, and we doubled the size of the tongue members, and that trailer is still on the road, and the body is still holding up just fine.
Craig gave that camper to his daughter for a wedding present.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it gets used.
Yeah, good. That's the difference between a brand name, you know, like you guys, you know, the king of the heap, and some of these fly-by-nighters who have come in lately.
Most camper manufacturers, the customer is the test.
Exactly, yeah. I would pay for your experience. $1,000 stripped, right? Loaded, what did you say? Maybe like 7 or maybe 8. Okay, and loaded would include lighting, a battery.
Front storage box on the tongue, spare tire.
What kind of storage box did you get in the
solar system? There's a rooftop solar option
for $8,000?
Yep.
And what do you get? Like a plastic tongue box or something, or in the front?
Aluminum one.
Aluminum one. Okay.
Diamond plate aluminum.
Yeah. Okay.
You can get a roof rack starting in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the front windows that you see on that one is actually new for 2022.